The village sky slowly fades. It's gotten really late, really fast. I'm walking toward the subway station where I agreed to meet up with Rin and Lucas, but everything keeps looping through my mind. Myra. I don't trust her. I can't, and I shouldn't. But considering how things turned out, I should be happy. I still don't know where she's from, or how she knows me, or... Well, I really don't know anything. I don't know anything, but she's less of a mystery. Maybe meeting her wasn't such a bad coincidence after all. Maybe. Day 3, Coco. The sky is red. Too red. But it's not blood red, not what you'd expect from a horror movie. It's deeper, duller, emptier. The air is thick, like walking through water. I hate it. A slim figure stands before me, obscured by the sea of light. She stands silently. Speaking is not her specialty. She only watches, but she's very, very good at it. It kills me. The word is still, the future predetermined. No matter how many times you watch a movie, the end stays the same. Her mouth moves. She doesn't speak, but I know what she's saying, and I begin to fall. But I'm glad. At least this means I can escape. With an excruciating gasp of icy breath, I open my eyes. I roll to the other side of bed and check the time. I still have half an hour before I normally get up for school. Just a daydream. Oni-chan, I'm going on ahead. The morning passes me by. I've got to meet with Lucas to talk about something important. Don't forget your stuff for the project. And with that, she shuts the door and scampers off. Project. Crap, I did have a project to work on today, didn't I? Oh well, it's just Lucas, he won't care. Refreshed from the chill of winter air, I stroll into school feeling oddly carefree. There's no use in worrying after all. And there's Lillian. I don't know why, but I don't trust her. Suddenly, Myra drops down the priority list of things to think about. Alright. Just stay calm, composed. Hey, Lillian. My words echo awkwardly in the empty hallway. Off to a good start. Oh, hey. You're early today. Rin is still at home, I suppose? No, she went on ahead. I think she had to discuss something with Lucas. You didn't see her either of them you didn't see either of them this morning. No, not at all. Lucas is usually early too. They are planning something. They are definitely planning something. Well, I suppose it's their business. And I can tell when Rin is doing something I'd rather not know about. That's pretty much every day, isn't it? Anyway, they might be gone for most of the day. Guess we don't have much else to do. Huh? I guess you're right. And this is why two introverts make a bad combination. What are you reading? Oh, it's a sci-fi story about clones that don't know that they are clones. Then they find out that they are clones and get all angsty and existential. Does this book refer to the story somehow, maybe? That's a fantastic description. Thank you. But well, doesn't it describe every sci-fi novel? Plus some vague dystopian metaphors, I guess? You're sort of right, but the story's wrapped up in a love triangle and... So it's a romance novel. Never thought you were that type. Well, it's not... No, what do you mean by that? You know, you've never really asked me what I read, so you shouldn't be so surprised. I know, I'm sorry. More importantly, you're enjoying the book? Yes, I am. It's bittersweet, but I think there's something admirable about the heroine's courage. She's willing to face pain for a chance at happiness. Sounds like the kind of thing a fictional character would do. Well said. Oh, didn't get to finish the chapter. It's alright, I can do it later. See you at lunch then. Right. Something rises in my throat and chokes away any words that could have followed.
As you can judge for yourself from this chapter, the monetary policy in place during the...
Another day, another dull history lecture. I'm bored, let's look outside. It's because of this mentality that I never get anywhere in school. It's a bright day, but also a normal day. That won't do me much good. Say, is that Lucas? I see a figure lying on the snow taking some sort of wide-angle photo of the field behind the school. The figure also happens to be wearing Lucas' jacket, hence the deduction. This is more unusual than it seems. See, Lucas isn't a photographer, he's anything but a photographer. The thought of him going out of his way to create the art that can't wear twin tails is absurd. Then again, he's a pretty absurd person.
Later that decade, technological advancements allowed.
Guess I'd better try to pay attention. History, economics, money, spending money, presents, holiday season. Oh crap, I haven't bought a single Christmas present yet, have I? Lillian. She's not picky, so anything should be fine, but I want something more than just fine. This is dumb. Lunchtime arrives after a short but painfully dull class. But something is odd. I look to my left. Nothing. I look to the right. Nothing. I look in front of me. Still nothing. Where is everyone? Could Rin and Lucas possibly be planning something that occupies even their lunch break? Well, peace and quiet isn't bad, but the only downside is that it will be just me and Lee. Alright. Where are the others? Good question. Well, that's odd, isn't it? You are talking about Rin and Lucas. Of course it's odd. So I guess you never figured out what they were planning? Well, I can't quite say that I figured it out, but I made an interesting observation this morning. Observation? It wasn't as much of an observation as it was a random coincidence. You see, I was looking out the window during class? Anyway, I was looking out the window and I saw something interesting. So what happened next? Did you go outside? No. But I kept looking and there was this strange guy lying on the ground, taking pictures. Why do I get the feeling you are trying to find an excuse for not paying attention during class? I'm not lying, really! Although I should take note of this for future use. I can't say that I know where you're going with this. Well, I think the guy was Lucas. Why? Because he was wearing Lucas' jacket. I'm slightly worried about the answer to this question, but could you not have jumped to the point 3 minutes ago? Here's an idea. One day we look around, he must have been taking a picture of something, right? Normally I would say no, but It isn't like him to skip school, so I'll come along. Alright then, to the winter wonderland of the back of the school. Wait, we're going outside? Can't we just look from upstairs? Forget windows, let's go see the real thing. Wait for me. I grab onto Lilian's arm without thinking and pull her toward the staircase leading outside. It only occurs to me for a moment that neither of us have our jackets. Mar, it's freezing! How far was he? He was far here, but the hills were partially blocking my view, so we'll have to go a bit further for sure. Didn't you say we were curious? And she falls silent. I guess I was right. Just a bit more. Over one last hill. A few more paces. We made it. After a perilous trek through the dark side of the school, which took a total of 2 minutes, we arrive at the peculiar site. It's a snowman. You sound surprised. No, not really. I just thought there would be something more. Knowing them, you'd expect some sort of hidden joke or ulterior motive. Maybe there is one. Maybe. It's kinda cute. Leon wraps her arms around the humanoid lump of snow. Weren't you freezing a moment ago? But it's so cute. Come on, just look at its puffy body and cartoony eyes. It doesn't matter if it's made of snow. Hey, he's more than twice your height. I don't think that's a fair comparison. Still, does it make you feel all warm and fizzy? You look good together. I'm happy for you. I get the feeling I shouldn't ask what you're thinking right now. No worries, I won't get in the way. Oh, you just don't understand what it means to like cute things. Maybe I would if I saw anything cute in a pile of snow shaped vaguely like a human being. Killjoy. I think her hands are cold. Okay, I think I'm back now. Thank God, I thought you were gone for good. Ouch. So you think the guy was Lucas? I'm pretty sure. I will ask him, but there aren't many people who do strange things for no apparent reason. And you think he was with Rin, right? I doubt he'd do it by himself, and he's not the type to have a mysterious girlfriend. A mysterious girlfriend, huh? Anyway, I think it's safe to say that two of them are desperately trying to dry their socks right about now. You are probably right. We should head back before someone gets sick. Would that someone be the one who went on snowman hugging spree? It was only one. It's a parallel spree. So it was an isolated incident of snowman hugging. Duly noted. Alright, what now? It's called lunch break for a reason, you know. We could just eat lunch, but where's the fun in that? There's not much fun in eating, I suppose. Exactly. Eating is fun. Remember that. Why don't we take a walk around the school? Maybe something exciting will happen. Exciting? Will I regret if I ask what you have in mind? Probably not, since I don't really know what I have in mind. I regret it already. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Anything is better than sitting still. I can name a few things that are... Like what? Like eating. I didn't think you'd be the type, Lillian. How glutinous. I have a 600-page book in my bag. So, shall we eat then? Alright, fine, I will leave it up to you. Let's search for whatever it was you wanted to search for. I knew you'd understand. Now I just have to figure out where to go. Did you finish the story we're working on? Not yet. I made some good progress the other day, though. The protagonist is a bit whiny, but I'm not sure what to do about it. Isn't everybody an insecure teenager at heart? At heart. I think I'm getting sleepy. I bet insecure teenagers are insecure teenagers at heart, not sure about the rest of us. I will refrain from thinking about which category I belong in. It's a tricky problem to deal with, but I'll figure it out. Too bad midterms are coming up. Midterms, that's right. I knew there was something I had to do today. You were supposed to come over and study, weren't you? It's sad but true. You know you can't escape, you have to start working now unless you are serious about failing. Normally I disagree, but at this point I think I really do need to study. You know, by the 10th grade you should be. You know, wait, what? Did you just say what I think you said? You're acting like I just died. You're acting like I just denied the Holocaust. But you said it, right? I wasn't hearing things. I said that I really do need to study. Her happiness has physically manifested itself around her head. Well, what can I say? I suppose I've matured. I can't believe it. This day, the 13th of December, shall be etched in the annals of history. At last, you take your first step on the path to adulthood. I could have been like this all along if I wanted to. I just didn't want to. That's true, but looking at your previous grades, a revelation like this really could be a turning point for you. Turning point? You know, it's not like I'm a failure or anything, I'm just... Hang on a moment. How exactly do you see my previous grades? Let's just say that Rin and I are on good terms. In any case, it's alright. I come over today, right? Yes, of course, I'm looking forward to it. Is something wrong? I'm fine, really. Mostly. It doesn't matter, that's it. You're right. I'll meet you later. Sure. Huh. That was weird.